G.I. Joe Kamakura figure. Just got this one in a couple days ago. Really solid figure. It's fire. Like I can't even explain it. This is a really good figure though. It makes me wish that the Red Ninjas look like this were on this body. Like I'm hoping they can do something with some ninjas and put a bunch of ninjas on this body. I feel like ninjas should be on this body or the Storm Shadow body. That's a good one too. As far as it goes though, this guy's pretty sick. His accessories are as follows. He came with a bunch of stuff. Not to mention the swords and the gun that's on his body already. This gun, these swords, the holder, extra head, the neck piece, all of that stuff came with this guy. People were saying the figure is nice, but it shouldn't be $36. So I disagree. I think the price was pretty fair, considering what you get. You get two of these things. I don't know what they are, what they're called. I'm not a weapons expert. You get the staff version of those two things. You get a knife, you get a pistol, a hood, and then you also get, if it was on camera, unmasked head. This unmasked head is pretty dope. I like it. I like the sculpt. Paintwork is pretty sick. It looks really good. And like I said, you get the neck piece, this head too, the down hood. I'm not a fan of unmasked heads personally, but this one looks really good. Like, it looks really good on a body. I was actually considering displaying it like this. I really like this head. It just matches the overall look. And I learned a lot about Kamakura from YouTube. There was a random video popped up on my feed talking about like the origins of Xmot. What is it? Tomax and Xmot? But I clicked on the page and it was like one for Kamakura, and I found out he's like a protege of Snake Eyes, trained him, and he actually ended up being Snake Eyes in one story because Snake Eyes like died or something, or was missing or something happened. But he ended up dressing up like Snake Eyes and he looked like this. In the comics anyway, he looked like this. So I think that's pretty sick. And he's just an overall badass too. But yeah, all the accessories are dope. The figure's dope. Articulation is, you get double on the neck. This head sits kind of low, so let me swap it. You get double on the head and the neck here. It doesn't move too far because it's going to hit the hood and the hood's going to hit this. I've seen a mod where somebody drilled a hole lower right there just to give clearance for the hood and everything. But you get double on the head. It's only going to go up that far, if I can do it. That far on the up, that far on the down. You do get a little bit to the side. My voice cracked. A little bit to the side, a little bit all around on him. My shoulders are really tight. I feel like I'm going to snap the peg. Shoulders are tight. You get about that far up, though. Butterfly joint. It's kind of loose, but you got the butterfly joint, which does nothing on these figures. I don't even know why they're there. Butterfly joint is I ain't going to say non-existent, but that's all you get out of that. Double jointed elbow is going to bend in that far. You get this nice sculpt. It's supposed to be armor, some silver armor. So you get the nice sculpt of the armor. Doesn't come with extra hands. That's the only thing the Joe line is missing is extra hands. I would have loved to see some ninja style hands, or even the hands Snake Eyes has with the spikes on it so you can climb stuff. Fisted hands would be nice. But yeah, double joint on the elbow. This guy's pinless, new pinless stuff. Waist is as follows. There's the bend on the front, bend on the back. He bends really far back. And that's one of my gripes with a lot of figures is the front is that far, but then the back's almost, you can almost get the back parallel with the ground. I don't know why the front doesn't go that far. It's kind of lame. You would think as a ninja, he would be able to bend forward far. So there's that. And then when you combine them, excuse me, the lower torso doesn't get too far forward either. Not too far back either, but it does go all the way around, and you get pivots and stuff like that. For a ninja style character, his torso is really limited, which sucks. But the hips you can with the drop down. This is another one of those drop down joints. I'm not a big fan of it, but you can get about that far up on it, that far down with the drop down. There's the up. Without it drop down, that's as far as you're gonna get. None. You pretty much get nowhere backwards. That's about it right there. Double jointed knees. He can do like a crouching pose, which is pretty sick. The Joe team is killing it. I really love the Joe figures. There he is on one knee. Like, I really love the Joe figures. And I don't know anything about G.I. Joes, and I buy them all. Because they're just really... I'll buy them all. Let me stop, because I didn't get none of those ugly-ass... What were they? The Cobra, the orange and blue ones. I didn't get none of them ugly-ass figures. But I got a few bats. I got a bunch of Cobra troopers. And I got some other ones, too. I forgot about this guy. I was supposed to do a dual review, because I got this guy too. So let me go ahead and just throw that in here. This is not Dusty. What is his name? His name escapes me. But this is a fire-ass figure too. I normally don't like overlays on my figures, but I like this one. I did glue down the belt on him and him as well. I glued down this little piece right here because it was just floating and annoying and in the way. This guy too, his was like, it would push up and it would push this up and it would just look silly. So I just glued it down. I think on the front and the back, or maybe just the back because the front's moving. I think I glued it down in the back just to keep it down so the scarf would stay down in place. I really like this gun he comes with. That gun is sick. I think the ammo thing comes off, yeah. He comes with another gun, like for a backpack, but I don't know where it is, to be honest. I put stuff to the side. Like, I generally get figures how I want them, and I lose a lot of the shit they come with. But yeah, this guy, what is his name? Not Flint, not Duke. I don't know his name, bro. I can't think of it. Stalker? Stalker. Sergeant Stalker. I think Stalker's his name. But yeah, articulation is pretty much the same as him, but a little more limited because he's just not a ninja. But the head will look up that far. I put blue tack on the hat to keep it on because I like him with the hat on. And I was told by my boy, I was told by Rectangular on Instagram that I guess, was he a Green Beret or no, he wasn't a Green Beret. What is this hat called? Whatever this hat is called. He was in the military and he told me this goes over the left eye. I wasn't sure because I had it straight. I had it like that and he was like, no, I just want to let you know, military guy, and it goes over the left. So that was a good piece of information because I had one on Major Blood and his was straight too, and it helped me because it wouldn't fit right. And I was like, why doesn't this fit? And that's why, because it's supposed to be over the left. So it fits better that way. So if you're curious or you didn't know, like me, oblivious to things, especially things I'm not like involved with, the patch goes over the left, so the hat fits better like that. But I put blue tack just so the hat doesn't come off because I like it as a whole. Arms do a 360. Oh, my bad. I didn't even go down. There's the down, there's the up, and he'll get some expression in there, some waggle in there, too. The torso still, even with it glued down, you still get all the range forward. You still get the back. That was another reason I glued it down because it wasn't hindering anything. Everything was still the way it was supposed to be. It even swivels, so I wasn't tripping. Arms do a 360. There's the butterfly joint they give these figures that don't do anything. So, I mean, you get a little bit, so I guess that's something. Pinless again. Mine had an issue where my knee was really loose, but I put some pledge in there and it tightened it up a bit, so it was not on camera. But yeah, I put some pledge in. I think it was this leg. I put some pledge in there. You can see it's all dusty in there, crusty. But it tightened it up enough. And I have two of these, and I opened them both just to see, and they were both of mine were loose, which is funny because I've talked to other people, and then theirs is fine. Some dude was being a jackass and sent me a picture of him running on a loose leg. I'm like, damn, mine doesn't look like that, so that sucks. Double jointed elbows, though. Gonna get that much of a bend, which is pretty good. I like that amount of range he gets. And this overall is a new sculpt. I think the pants, maybe, might be used twice, but everything else is pretty much a new sculpt. I think Kamakura is mostly a new sculpt too. Mostly. The only thing I think is the same is the torso from Storm Shadow. Oh, wow. Torso from Storm Shadow might be the same. Yeah, it is. Torso's the same, but the pants are new for sure. The knees are new and the legs are new. The feet are the same though. Now, I was way over here and I'm supposed to be up here. But yeah, the pants are new, the lower legs are different, but the feet are the same. And the torso is the same, but everything else is different. Oh, the belt's the same too. Same exact belt. And the same lower piece right here. But everything else, I was seeing if these arms were the same, but they're different because he has sculpted sleeves on there. Everything else is pretty much new. pretty much new. We'll see it again, I'm sure. Like I said, hopefully they put some ninjas on that body. Back to Stalker, though. So as far up as you'll get on the hip, there's a double jointed knee. He can kick his own ass if you like that kind of thing. You get a swivel at the boot, up on the ankle, down, and then you get your pivot. These figures are fire, though. I really, like I said before, I really do enjoy this G.I. Joe line. I don't know anything about the characters. I just really love good action figures. And these are really good. I think the Valverse stuff is cool. I would like to get some. but the Joe stuff just gets me every time. Like I'll be looking at Valverse stuff, and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna get this one, and then I get a GI Joe pre-order come in, so I'm like, okay, well, Valverse who? So, and I have a couple of the Valverse figures. If you haven't seen a review, I have a couple of them, and they're solid. I don't have any of the ones with all the accessories. That's what I need to get, is ones with the accessories, but the ones I do have are pretty legit. But yeah, there's Kamakura and there's Stalker. Kamakura's all posed up. Stalker is standing there looking like a stalker. So, not like a stalker, but like Stalker. I didn't even go over his accessories. His accessories come with this big-ass gun. He comes with an extended clip pistol. Looks like a 1911, kind of. I don't know my guns, but it looks like a 1911 to me. And it comes with this nice silencer. I really like the silencer because it's the same shape as the gun. If I can find the hole. It's the same shape as the gun, so without it being tilted. I really like that a lot. I also like how there's storage for the silencer. Mezco, take notes. But there's storage for the silencer, and then he comes with this big-ass Bowie-style knife. Pretty fire. Kamakura comes with a pistol as well. Kind of extended clip. Get in my hand. Kind of extended clip, no silencer. He also comes with a knife that doesn't go anywhere on him, which is kind of weird. And then these don't go anywhere on him, so it's kind of weird. It would have been nice to have him have most of his accessories. I know, like, this wouldn't fit on him anywhere. But it would have been nice for him to have storage for those, maybe on his back somewhere, something like that. Maybe I'll go back and do that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. This turned into a double review because I was supposed to do a double review, but I forgot which other G.I. Joe figure I had got recently, and it was Stalker. So I got to do Tomax and X-Mod next. I should probably do those. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.